Now, this is another problem where we're going to get some practice doing net present value and internal rate of return. And again, it's going to ask us to choose between projects. And so, you know, they're mutually exclusive. You can only choose one of them. And so we're going to choose the one that has the greatest net present value. Now, this problem reads like this. It says, a company is considering two mutually exclusive expansion plans. Plan A requires a $40 million expenditure on a large-scale integrated plant that would provide expected cash flows of $6.4 million per year for 20 years. Plan B requires a $12 million expenditure to build a somewhat less efficient, more labor-intensive plant with expected cash flows of $2.72 million a year for 20 years. The firm's weighted average cost of capital is 10%. Calculate each project's net present value and internal rate of return. Now, this first project, Project A, option A, again, to find net present value, you want to take the present value of the inflows, subtract the present value of the outflows. They tell us the inflows are $6.4 million a year for 20 years. We multiply that annuity, $6.4 million, times our PVIFA at 20 and 10%. That would give us the present value of the inflows. Subtract from that the present value of the outflows, the cost of the project, which is $40 million, and you find that the net present value for Project A is a positive $14,487,040. So is this project acceptable based on net present value? The answer is yes. And indeed, if you bought this project, if you invested in this project, the value of the firm, the wealth of the shareholders, will go up by $14,487,040. To calculate rate of return, the internal rate of return is the interest rate that sets the present value of the inflows equal to the present value of the outflows. And again, as a student, when you look at this formula now, we don't solve directly for I. We first want to solve for the interest factor. What multiplied by 6.4 million would give you $40 million. To get the answer, you would take 40 million, divide by 6.4 million, and you'd find it's 6.25, which is your PVIFA with N equal to 20 and I equal to something. So if you go to your PVIFA table, go down the left-hand column, you find N equal to 20, and then we'll go across the table until you find 6.25. You're going to find that it falls roughly in the 15% column. So the internal rate of return on this project is 15%. It's got a 10% cost of capital based on internal rate of return. This project is also acceptable.